Welcome back to the Barley Lads. As always, I'm Zane with Bryce behind the camera. Today we're talking about St. Augustine, Florida Straight Bourbon. This is St. Augustine, Florida Straight Bourbon. As the name describes, it's a Florida Straight Bourbon. This is out of the St. Augustine Distillery in St. Augustine, Florida. ABV of 44% or 88 proof. This is a non-age statement whiskey, but according to their website, it's aged 3 years. Price point, you should be able to get this for $50, but you're really only going to be able to find this in Florida. For the mash bill, this is 60% Florida corn, 22% barley, and 18% Florida wheat. All right, so we're talking about the St. Augustine Florida Straight Bourbon. Again, this is out of St. Augustine, Florida. St. Augustine is the oldest continuously inhabited city in the country, which is kind of cool. I think 1565 is the date. Spaniards, things like that. I had the opportunity to actually go to this distillery on my honeymoon back in 2017. The reason we have this bottle, though, is because Bryce just went to Florida and they were in St. Augustine a couple weeks ago. So when I went, they did have this available, but it was a much younger whiskey, as you know, they had only been around for like 4 years at that point. I believe they were founded in 2013. And when I did the tour, they were only giving you samples in like mixed drinks and things like that. So I would assume that at this point they are proud of their product now that they're serving it neat during their tours. I did enjoy the tour when I did it, but I am excited to really sample this for myself, kind of the first time, neat. You do get some beautiful color here. In bourbon, you can't add color. So all of the color here, especially for such a young bourbon at 3 years, is unique. You're getting all of that from basically that Florida heat, really drawing that liquid into the wood and during those hot, humid Florida summers. The other unique thing about this is the mash bill, with it being 60% corn. It has a higher barley and wheat content than most. It is a wheated bourbon with 18%. On the nose, I get some mustiness, not in a bad way though. Almost like a dried grass. Cinnamon, some brown sugar, almost like a leathery quality. More brown sugar on the taste. Baking spices. Some caramel. You're still getting some of the classic bourbon flavors. This is unique, though, given where it's coming from, I think, and because of the mash bill. Definitely not a common mash bill. They do pride themselves that all of the corn and wheat is coming from Florida itself. They don't say that about the barley. I don't know how well barley grows in Florida, though, so that might be part of the issue there. But they're doing everything on site. I believe they're doing the grind and mashing, fermenting, and distillation all on site, as well as the barrels. So everything that they're doing, they're not sourcing anything. So kudos to them for doing all of that. Coming in at $50 though, I'm not going to say that this is a $50 whiskey. The flavor, I will certainly say, is worth that price, but it has a fairly short finish. I would say that that's coming from the age. It is pot stilled, so it's not a column still. So you're still getting some of those oils that you get from a pot still. It's a quality product. I do enjoy this a lot, but to keep those flavors, you have to keep sipping on it because, yeah, it's just a really, really short finish. But again, quality product. If you are in the St. Augustine area, traveling through Florida, I definitely recommend the tour. Try the products. They have gin, vodka, rum, all produced on site. The gin, I believe they are using all the botanicals that they can get again within the state of Florida. Cane sugar out of Florida, I believe as well for the rums. And yeah, so they're a good company. They are making some good spirits, and so I definitely suggest you checking them out. Thank you for watching another episode of the Barley Lads. Again, I'm Zane, Bryce behind the camera. Today we've been talking about the St. Augustine, Florida Straight Bourbon. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell to get those notifications when we're posting new videos. Cheers.